Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And Gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Catch made on the left side. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. field to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Oh, the ball comes loose.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense. Possession.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He hands it off from the gun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to take off here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, an inside handoff, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Oklahoma 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Back to throw again. He's got an open man downfield. field, and it's caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back in motion now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
At the 38. Now, a fourth down.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
And they'll take over.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Sooners will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing prep, looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the catch downfield. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns, and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for his back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial. Football comes out. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Ohio State 35, Oklahoma 21.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Contact as he threw it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, trying to extend the play. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where
Down he goes, a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Throws it to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. The pass rush closing in, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick.